Welcome to Eating What Is Given, a channel dedicated to exploring every corner of Korea to discover the best food experiences you can find. Right now, we're taking a deeper look than we ever have before. Living on the road, sleeping in the countryside, wandering around this beautiful country, and eating our way across the land. Please subscribe to support our channel. Our Charbak journey has just begun, and I'm sure there will be surprises along the way that you don't want to miss. We left Chuncheon and drove east to Goseong-gun, an area famous for its secluded beaches, seafood markets, and makguksu restaurants. But this episode's gonna be a little bit different. It's time to take a break from our usual Matjip Tambang and show you a little bit of eating what is given jip-bap. Hello everybody, we are in Goseong-gun in the northern part of Gangwon-do. Courtney and I love coming here, first of all because it's so peaceful, but we always go to the fish markets and there's always such interesting fish. And right now is the very beginning of durumuk season. Luckily I found some at the market, there's not too much. So we're gonna do durumuk-gui, and also I got some moksal, some galmegisal. Actually, if you guys were wondering, this is what Courtney and I usually do. Every time we travel, we have one huge barbecue night. We're gonna be cooking our durumuk and our pork over an open fire, but we have to wait a long time so that the coals get really hot, but the fire gets really low. This is one of my favorite things to do in Korea. I love it. Right now the fire is almost perfect. I've got so many of those hot coals. What I'm going to do is actually transfer the hot coals over to the left side and try to keep a fire going on the right. But again, being very careful not to get any open flame into the meat. So guys, durumuk is in season starting in November until I think December, like only a couple of months. And what's kind of special about it is they're full of eggs. Their whole body is like bursting with eggs. And their bones are basically non-existent, so they're super soft. And as far as I know, it's only in Gangwon-do that you can eat this in Korea. So it's really special. You kind of wait, at least if you're me, you wait until this time of year to have it. Oh, the skin's getting crispy. I think the hardest part is cooking it is the eggs, because the eggs are pretty dense and packed in there. I think the meat around it's gonna cook quick. But see, here's the best part now. The fish oil is actually dripping onto the coals. And then that fish oil sends smoke up into the meat and just flavors itself. Oh, man, I love cooking, guys. And I love coming to Gangwon-do and finding these fish that I've never tried before in my life. It's like only here you can have it. There's the eggs right there. We got Mont beer. This is a peach white ale from Gangwon-do. Suje Makju, Gangwon-do Suje Makju. This is kind of spooky. It's like Halloween. All right. Durumuk cooked over a wood fire, the first of the season. Man, if you guys can see this, they're like bursting with eggs. Here we go. Dude, that's insane. The bones just don't even exist. When a fish is pregnant, its bones turn really soft so it can move in their body and hold more eggs. Cornelius is so good. So many eggs. It's really salty, crispy. It's like fried chicken. Gangwon-do fish with Gangwon-do beer. Actually, ooh, it's like a sour ale. I thought it'd be a little sweet with peach, but it's actually sour peach. Cheers, guys. I think that malt beer is my favorite of the Gangwon-do beers. That's the craziest part about this for me, is that the bones are just... You can see them, but you can't feel them. They just melt. I can't imagine this would be so good in jjigae. Like kimchi jjigae with this. I have 10. Gangwon-do fish. The little tail at the end is the best part. I'm gonna eat this one with the ogapi. Ogapi jagachi together. Let's grill some moksal. Bam. This actually looks really good. Look at this juicy boy. Dude, it smells so much like fire. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Get that picture. Looks so juicy, oh my god. And when you cook it over open fire, it's so much better.
Sit.
Alright, I need to make a wrap. That was beautiful banchan. Try ogapi jagachi, garlic, and samjang. You should try the ogapi with the pork. Really good. It's really vinegary. Soju! Can you please give it to me? This is like DMZ soju. This is the first time I've ever seen this. I'll try it out. Man. Wow. That's interesting soju. It's like I don't know, it's like real soju, like andang soju. My battery's almost out. And I'm gonna just keep on eating, guys. The horror, the Halloween, this should be the Halloween special. Look at the video. There's Charlie. There's the Chuck. Alright, guys. Yeah, we had durumuk, amazing. Moksal, amazing. Oh, I have moksal fat. Just melts. Actually, Courtney and I come up here, this exact spot, maybe every 3 months. We love it so much. And we always barbecue. The next morning, we set out to see the first signs of the changing leaves. The rocky peaks of Soraksan seemed to stab the bright blue sky. The weather was perfect, and the colors of the leaves were spectacular. I thought about our journey so far. Daejeon, Hwangsong, Chuncheon, Goseong, and I couldn't wait to see where our journey would lead in the next few weeks, across this beautiful peninsula, shedding its summer colors. Next, we'll head to Oresan and Gangneung for more camping and more delicious food.